We've known that Kotaku journalists are completely unhinged. They are just quaking in their boots, freaked out about this counterculture movement in gaming, where people just want good video games again. We don't want their weird DEI crap that they've been trying to force on everybody. Now, this all came to a forefront, of course, with the Sweet Baby Inc. situation and Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, and then trickled into the Sweet Baby Inc. Detected when they posted that. And what happened was Kotaku went out and actually defended Sweet Baby Inc. and said they were being harassed and tried to like paint a narrative that people like Vara here are doing something bad by reporting the news about these companies existing and ruining video games, which they are intentionally doing, and they've stated such. Her reporting isn't bothering anybody. She's just making videos online and reporting on video game news, much like Alyssa Mercante should be doing. But she's too busy out there trying to get into people's personal lives and mess with them. Very creepy. She's a weird, strange woman, of course. And this is really creepy what she did to Vara on the 4th of July. My name's John Delarose, everybody. I am a #1 best-selling comic creator, and I have a Kickstarter coming soon for my graphic novel, The Hidden Emperor. And I would love for you to sign up right here. I'm going to have this in the description below. This is going to be fun sci-fi action adventure. Great comic book with this. And thank you guys for supporting the channel and having so many people sign up for this. You can click notify me on launch right here. And I hope we're going to launch, I think, in about a week. So thank you guys for being there and supporting our art. So what happened here was Alyssa Mercante started messaging Vara. And if you remember, Alyssa Mercante is known for like being very weird online. She reached out to Smash JT, another YouTuber who criticizes Kotaku and their agenda. She reached out to his wife and tried to get his wife to divorce him over his coverage of what Kotaku is doing. It's very, very creepy. And that propelled him, of course, to some YouTube stardom, well-deserved. He actually does a very good job reporting on this stuff. And it backfired on her. Now, she's gone increasingly unhinged. She went out there a few weeks ago and went to some game conference talking about people and going and saying she'd go fight her critics like in person, like actually physically fist fight. And Vara actually said she'd take her up on that. Vara said, hey, we'll do a boxing match for charity or whatnot. And Keemstar was going to host it. But Alyssa Mercante, even though she's got a mouth on her and she talks a big game, she backed out really, really quickly. I think I forgot to tell you guys to hit the like and subscribe button. This is a very like YouTube 101, but I get into the story and I forget. So guys, please join our community here too. I appreciate you for being there. It means a lot to me. Thank you for getting us to 25,000 subscribers this week. So what she did this time, after all of that, and she backed out and freaked out, she DMs Vara. And this is weird because it's like Alyssa's one of those people who like blocks people, then she unblocks them so she can quote tweet them and screen cap their stuff, and then she blocks them again. She's one of those serial SJWs who's terminally online and just goes crazy like this. And oddly, like she projects like usual. SJWs always project. And you see what she says to Vara. She says, "Damn, you can really only get your best likes and views when you're talking about me. How embarrassing for you. No one wants to hear your voice or read your words unless you're riding my ass. Happy 4th. Now, this is ridiculous. And it shows Alyssa Mercante's jealousy of Vara. Vara got a huge YouTube channel now. She's been just growing. She's got tons of views always. She's actually been at it for a long time and has a very consistent audience for a long time. Most of her content is just her playing video games and talking about them. She covers Alyssa Mercante and what Kotaku does because it's part of the industry. It's just one of the stories. So Vara just says happy 4th like a normal person, just being, cordial back. And that's, the thing is, like, unless you're going to, they're trying to get you. This is obviously rage bait, and Vara's too smart for this. She's a smart lady. So what happens here is she just says happy 4th back rather than giving into the rage bait. Now, when SJWs don't get what they want out of a situation, they throw a tissy fit. This is what they do every single time. And Alyssa Mercante has been in one perpetual hissy fit ever since the Sweet Baby Inc. stuff came out. Absolutely cringe. She did another article the other day, which is super cringe about the recent Star Wars The Acolyte episode, just like being gross and objectifying the male protagonist in that, the Sith guy who got naked, saying it's fantastic. She's just about porn. I mean, that's really what she is. She's a OnlyFans whore, masquerading as a journalist, right? And so she's just going to go in unhinged on this stuff, and I'll cover that maybe in a different video or maybe on the live stream on Monday. But this is where it starts with Vara Dark. So the next one comes up, and Alyssa Mercante then, of course, doubles down. And she can't just leave it at that. She can't just send one message and go. She has to have the last word. And this is the woke, like, angry mantra. I'm going to get the last word. So I'm going to meet friends, enjoy the indoors and your virtual buddies. So she's trying to personally attack Vara already, saying that she's, got a life and Vara doesn't. Now, just from Alyssa's reactions here, obviously she's the one who's terminally online. Very crazy. Vara just says, I'm happy you've seen success. If you ever want to have a little creative writing competition, we could bang out the details. That's a bit less stress on your very rigorous schedule. So a little passive-aggressive back, but definitely gets Alyssa. Because remember, Alyssa's the one who's messaging Vara in this situation, flipping out at her. Very weird. So she goes, all I want is for you to keep my name out of your mouth and off your social media. I think that would be a very smart move for you. So this is where it gets weird. So she wants her name out of her mouth, I guess, but Alyssa minds this kind of content as well. She has she's gone out there and of course attacked my news publication Fandom Pulse for these sorts of for our article coverage on Kotaku. So she likes to play this game and then play victim and then pretend she's not instigating these fights. Very, very sus behavior always. But where it gets weird, I think that would be a smart move for you. Why would that be a smart move for her? If she's getting clicks and getting engagement and growing her following out of mocking this woman being crazy, then why not just do it? It's nice highlighting what the SJWs are doing. And of course, Kotaku is a disaster of an organization. They are the biggest fake news operation in video gaming. And, it's our job to put pressure on the media to tell the truth and to stop this kind of stuff. If we want to be real independent journalists here, calling out the mainstream is a part of our job. And so why would she do that? Why would that be a smart move? And then you start to think about it and you'd be like, wait a minute, is Alyssa threatening Vara? Is she saying if you don't do this, like something bad personally is going to happen to you? I mean, that's really, really creepy. This is, she already did this with Smash JT and tried to get his wife turned against him over his content on YouTube about video games. Now it looks like she's doing something weirder with Vara Dark. So I asked Vara on Twitter, is she threatening you? Because this was kind of weird. And Vara says, not sure. Maybe she should repeat it again so I could understand better. And this is where it gets even crazier. So Vara says, I'd say nice chat, but it really wasn't. And then she just goes, just remember what I said. This gets pretty dark. This is weird. I'm going to block you and make your efforts to use my name and voice and face a little more difficult. But again, I think you should stop talking about me. Remember what I said, smiley face. I mean, this is really creepy stalker behavior. And it's not Vara stalking her. Remember, Alyssa's the one messaging her. And it's like she can't just be normal. Hey, I've had a tough time of this. Vara, I'm personally having troubles right now. Can you just stop being mean to me online? Vara'd probably be like, okay, sure. I didn't know, you were having personal troubles and things like that. We can be reasonable. That's not how she came at things. She threatened Vara. I think it would be a smart move for you. Remember what I said. Dun, dun, dun. I mean, wow. And she wonders why she gets into these situations like this. Alyssa's completely unhinged every single time. Between the fight me, between the messaging Smash JT's wife and this person's crazy, and Kotaku has an absolutely insane person working for them. They have to know this. Now, I know that Kotaku is also in a search for an editor-in-chief, and they're probably going to double down on a woke crazy. Of course, they always do. But gosh, this is a spot where this organization can really change directions, get into actual gaming guides like they were trying to do, and actually be a useful resource for video gamers instead of facilitating this craziness and this absolutely insane person who needs mental help for real. Kotaku, get your act together. So I hope Vera Dark's all right. I mean, it looks like she is so far, because Vera Dark points out when she realizes not even 0.2 of her 1.2 million views over the last 28 days is from her. And congratulations on an amazing amount of views. We're getting up around that mark as well. It just shows, as much as these people complain, they can't stop the signal. All right, leave a comment down below with what you think about this craziness. Hit the like and subscribe button. Make sure to check out The Hidden Emperor on Kickstarter, and we'll be back soon.